Okay, so I'm going to try and explain what the physicists who won the Nobel Prize won it for. Physicists Elaine Aspect, John F. Clauser, and Anton Zeilinger, apologies if I pronounced any of those wrong, pioneered the science of quantum entanglement. See, in Hank's original video, it kind of sounded like quantum entanglement was this thing that we were studying, and these scientists proved that information moves faster than light. And that's not what happened. These were the scientists that proved that quantum entanglement is a thing at all. They confirmed that the observations were real and testable, and this was a real scientific phenomenon. That's what they're getting the Nobel Prize for. It's for essentially pioneering all of our studies in quantum entanglement. They basically proved that local realism isn't really a thing. That when you entangle two particles, they essentially are acting like the same thing. That they are not two discrete wave functions, but one wave function that stretches however long it needs to. In 1972, Klaus was the first scientist to devise a quantum entanglement experiment. Two photons were entangled and sent toward polarization filters, and then their states were measured. And that gave us our first picture of entanglement working. Aspect created an improved version of this experiment in 1982. This added the ability to block photons from filters. Zeilinger entangled two particles with a third particle, showing that multiple particles can be entangled. These were the scientists that pioneered quantum entanglement as we know. This was the start of quantum entanglement. That is what they are getting the Nobel Prize for. They did not get the Nobel Prize for proving that information can be transmitted between two things faster than light, because it can't. That's still the case. Quantum entanglement, spooky action at a distance, is just that. It's spooky. It is somehow these particles always being in this situation, always being one up and one down, always being entangled and dependent on each other without an exchange of information. Their states are dependent on each other without an interaction. That is what is spooky about it. There is not something traveling between these two particles. So when I said that they got this for studies in quantum entanglement, I mean they essentially created the study of quantum entanglement. That's what they're getting the Nobel Prize for. And of course, all due respect to Hank Green, but just the way he worded his video is going to cause months of heartburn for me and Blitz PhD and a whole bunch of physics educators here on TikTok. I've already been added like 17 times by people going, not so smart now, go fuck yourself, because of Hank's video. So again, quantum entanglement is real. The physicists who won the Nobel Prize are winning it for pioneering the field of the study of quantum entanglement. But quantum entanglement does not violate the laws of relativity. Information is not being sent when two particles are observed. Information is still not sent faster than the speed of light.